What a fantastic look at the skyscrapers that make up the skyline here in the Cradle of Liberty. We're coming to you from Philadelphia. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Joel Embiid and the Sixers have been through a lot in the last 5 years. At the beginning, there were so many losses on and off the court. But trust the process became a mantra, one that Embiid embraced. He said, "I think a lot about what I went through, how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me." Kevin, the process has turned out quite well.
Thank you, David. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Two teams using their size to full advantage, Doris. Both teams able to run possessions through their big men up front.
And as you know, Kevin, in today's NBA, not every team has the personnel to enter the ball into the post and run action off of it. One of the things coaches will tell me, Kev, is there may be no more valuable thing at any level of basketball than a big man who's a triple threat, a guy with size who can pass, put it on the deck, or score himself.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Richardson finds Harris to the inside. Kicks it out to Richardson. Like it's 6. Knocks down the 3 ball.
We come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Horford. Richardson left side. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Down low, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Richardson's got 7.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here's Brogdon, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Turner against Embiid. Turner trying to free himself up. Lamb, good.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Lamb against Simmons. Knocks it loose. Here's Horford. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Here's Brogdon. Oladipo outside. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Passes it to Horford. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively. Pass
to Oladipo. And he banks in the layup. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now here is Harris. Poked away, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Warren. Shot clock at 5. And here's Harris from the arc. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. That's good from Brogdon on the assist by Warren. The 76ers leading by 3. Richardson outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. That's tipped. Here's Oladipo. Warren trying to break loose.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Oh, that's blocked. Harris looking it over. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Oladipo kicks to Turner. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And the basket by Harris.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Well, guys, Brogdon not a player that turns heads, but man, is he an efficient threat on the floor.
And he's been a great three-point shooter really since his rookie year. His field goal percentage continues to climb and has evolved into one of the best free throw shooters in the game.
Here's Simmons after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Richardson outside. Oladipo with the double team. Here's Warren. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Well, T.J. Warren, the catch-and-shoot jumper is pure.
To the paint. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
You feel like Jeremy Lamb has been in the league forever, mostly known for being a piece in the Harden trade when he left OKC, but Lamb is coming to his own the last few years.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Joel Embiid. Jonah Bolden comes in for Al Horford. And Smith subbed in for Richardson. And Jeremy Lamb, you feel like, Greg, he could be kind of a late bloomer.
The improvement he's shown the last few seasons has been huge. Much more comfortable as a scorer, and the defense has picked up for him as well.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
The pass to Sabonis. Holiday. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Mike Scott's checked in for Philadelphia. Holiday against Simmons. Holiday finds Sabonis. Right block shot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Knocked loose. Bolden passes to Smith. Takes the 13-footer. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Takes it from 10. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there. Just calmly rises and fires.
Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Here's Lamb, and Lamb slams it home.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now, here is Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Simmons against Holiday. Has to be touched. Over Smith. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's O'Quinn, and O'Quinn slams it in.
If you allow Kyle O'Quinn that kind of positioning, turn the lights out.
Sabonis kicks to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Here's Sabonis, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Simmons with it. Look at that.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the 76ers making a change here. Neto's checked in. Double team on Holiday. McDermott passes to Leaf. Here's Bolden. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Now here's McDermott. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Holiday. Passes to McDermott. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, we know that McDermott came into the league with a reputation as a dead-eye shooter. Get your hands up and contest, or he'll make you pay.
Now, here's Scott. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Josh Richardson's checked in for Raul Neto. Double team on Holiday. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Leaf. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Richardson outside. Holiday with the block. They recover it. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Bolden, and another turnover here by Philadelphia. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren, they've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that, Greg. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And the Pacers with possession here. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The 76ers trail by 4. Scott finds Richardson, doubled by Sabonis. Will it go? Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big Double team on Holiday. Here's Sumner. It's blocked. Richardson outside. Doubled by Sabonis. Scott, another three for Philadelphia. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That's his first foul. Brogdon, he's checked in for Edmund Sumner. And so here is Indiana, trailing by 2. Double team on Holiday. Inside. Bitadze, the pass to McDermott, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I'll tell you, delicate touch inside. Doug McDermott trying to expand that offensive arsenal.
Stripped away. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze, and the basket is good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
To the middle, and O'Quinn slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
1:35 left to play in the first. To the paint. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
The pass to Bolden. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Now, here's Sabonis. Basket, good. Sabonis has got 6 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Scott. And Indiana with a change here too. Warren's checked in, and Embiid throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Al Horford's checked in for Philadelphia. Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. Richardson against Brogdon. Pass to Horford. Lets it go from the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the 76ers lead by 2. Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Sabonis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Sabonis has got the game tied up here for Indiana.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
It's blocked. Down low. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
throw good. Sabonis.
You know what? There seems to me to be an infectious energy when we're talking about Domantas Sabonis. This is a big man with a great future in the NBA.
And the dunk by Embiid.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Now, here's Oladipo. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Indiana Pacers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Smith and Harris are out on the wing. And it's Richardson in at the point. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
Shoot two.
That free throw, no good. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Brogdon. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Pass to Sabonis. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Count the basket. And it's 7 points for Joel Embiid.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now, here's Sabonis. 11 points in the game. He dishes it to Warren. At the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Warren's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the delicate floater on display from T.J. Warren?
Up top, Oladipo, covered by Smith.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Richardson kicks to Harris. Bobbed up there for Embiid. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Brogdon. Good. Nice job down low. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Richardson, the bounce pass. Oladipo against Smith. Richardson outside. And yes, it's good. Richardson's got 11 points.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Tipped away and stolen by Harris. Richardson outside. From 13 feet, it goes down. Richardson's got 4 points this quarter.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look. 2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Sabonis. Count that one. 10 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Simmons with it. Brogdon picks him up. Richardson outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Embiid comes with a double team. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. TJ Leafs checked in for Indiana. And Oladipo kicks to Leaf. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's the pass to Embiid. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
And the free throw, no good. And coming into this season, questions about whether the Sixers could retain their star players. Well, Greg, they shuffled the decks, but they still have great talent.
Swapping in Al Horford for Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson for J.J. Redick. The Sixers still in the mix to come out of the East.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. Of course, you've seen a lot of these big men come and go in this league. Who would you say right now is the most complete big man in the NBA?
Well, 2 guys come to my mind immediately, and that's Joel Embiid, who I think probably could be more efficient with his three-point shooting, but is still enough of a threat that you have to guard him out there. They enter the ball through him in the post, and he can be a dominant scorer. He can also put it on the deck. And then Anthony Davis, who you could say all of those attributes that Joel Embiid has, the Brow has as well. Those are 2 of the most complete, dominant two-way big men in today's game.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. Outside, Lamb. Oladipo right side. 4 on the clock. Nice form on the 20-footer. And the Pacers lead by 4. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. With the floater. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game. To the inside, Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here is Simmons. He has 6. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Korkmaz.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Holiday. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Joel Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Al Horford. Jonah Bolden's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Zaire Smith in for Korkmaz. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to O'Quinn. Back to Simmons. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort. And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
That's good from Simmons. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Smith drawn the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Indiana with it. Holiday against Simmons. From 12 feet out. And good that time. And it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Smith drawn the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Indiana with it. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Bolden, good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Holiday, the pass to be Dodson. Leaf kicks to Lamb. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by O'Quinn.
Yeah, winning or not, it's not going to be a happy locker room when we get to halftime because they have a lot of turnovers.
Simmons finds O'Quinn. Yep, that one goes in there. Now it's just a 3-point Pacer lead.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Inside, it's tipped. McDermott. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 9. And And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Pacers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Indiana leading by 5.
Don't let him shoot!
And Holiday throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is... Oh!
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The 76ers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Justin Holiday.
What's up?
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
Timeout called the Pacers. So it's such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Pacers. Holiday against Simmons. Shot on the wing. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 11 points in the quarter.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And the 76ers call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's O'Quinn and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Smith dishes to Simmons. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I just love the heart of Simmons. Doesn't matter what the D throws his way. He's still able to complete the play.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. The Pacers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in.
One shot.
That one misses for Simmons.
And the Pacers, a team that generally likes to work the ball until they find what they like.
No doubt, Greg, reflected in the fact that they were 27th in field goal attempts last season, right? That's because they are so patient and so disciplined on the offensive end.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Scott the pass to Smith. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Zaire Smith. Pacers leading by 6. Sabonis with the ball. 11 points in the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Holiday against Simmons. Scott, good. Scott's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Indiana's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Pass to Sabonis to the inside. Stolen by O'Quinn. And the pass to Scott. Doubled by Sabonis. Simmons looking it over. Here's Scott, and it's blocked.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
Here's Richardson. Again, Philadelphia.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Scott against Holiday. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Simmons with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. O'Quinn trying to free himself up. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Ben Simmons. Down low, and finished off by McDermott.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Philadelphia making a change here. Ennis is checked in. And a change for the Pacers. Warren's checked in for Aaron Holiday. The free throw drops for McDermott.
I think I like the skill set of Doug McDermott. He's a phenomenal shooter, and he's got tremendous range.
Back to Simmons. To the paint. Here's Ennis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Brogdon outside. Warren. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 6 points for T.J. Warren.
Well, you like the effort of T.J. Warren, capitalizing when he's shooting in the painted area.
They get a hand on it. Richardson outside. It's blocked.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Horford comes in for Jonah Bolden, and Harris subbed in for Ennis. Richardson kicks to Harris. The 3, and the three ball is good. Harris has got 8 points. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Count it. Oladipo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for the Indiana Pacers. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic all-around effort. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Malcolm Brogdon led the way in the first half. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming in. They wanted to be patient with the basketball, move it around, and get high percentage looks. Obviously, that's going to be big.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
The second half is gut check time for the defense. Allowing over 60% shooting is weak sauce. Weak barbecue sauce, weak Butterfinger sauce, weak sauce period. The coach needs a light fire under these guys. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it, Ernie.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Josh Richardson really having a great game.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Indiana, Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Lamb in at small forward.
You know, people refer to Al Horford being the hub for this team. Defensively, he's always in the right position and such a good playmaker for a big man.
Free throw good, Horford. And it's no coincidence teammates often have the best seasons of their careers, Doris, playing alongside Al Horford.
I think, Kevin, that has everything to do with his passing ability, but also his willingness to be an incredible screener. This guy walls off defenders as long as possible, maybe even flirting with a moving screen. All I know is guys get wide open looks off of Al Horford's screening ability.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little, and finally now taking the lead.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 9 at the line. And that one misses. Of course, you and I and a lot of the people that cover this league see some very strange things. And I think about Ben Simmons with the 76ers. phenomenal at almost everything he does on the floor except shooting the ball, which is so strange.
It's crazy, Kevin, and when you think about how important shooting is to today's NBA, that he could be an all-star caliber player without it is nothing short of remarkable. 6'10", maybe fastest player end-to-end with the ball in his hand, extraordinary vision in the open floor. But Kev, I believe, and I wonder what you think, does he need to add that jump shooting?
Well, he's got to, Doris. I mean, if he wants to be the kind of player he thinks he is and where he wants to go. I don't know how you can play in this game and not shoot the ball.
He's going to be exposed. Exactly right.
The first one falls.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
And Al Horford drops them both. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
And he gets the bucket. That's now 8 points for T.J. Warren.
Don't you get the sense that T.J. Warren enjoys the challenge of a defender in his grill?
Yep, that one goes. And that's 15 points for Joel Embiid.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Lamb. Back to Brogdon. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Richardson against Oladipo. Simmons left side. Again, Philadelphia.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Over in the corner, Warren. Here's the lob to Oladipo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love how Oladipo has a sense for when to go up for the alley-oop. What a sensational sense of timing.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Embiid's got 17 now.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Floats it up for Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Well, the rise for the alley-oop, just remarkable timing, perfect execution.
Brogdon against Simmons. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Inside, Horford. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
The 76ers have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. Smith checked in for Philadelphia.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Warren.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
It's Richardson on the wing, guarded by Oladipo. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
To the inside, Turner. And Embiid with the block. Down low, here's Harris. A stupendous finish in traffic. Harris has got 10.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Good work there as it goes.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
A nice shot by Embiid.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Ogden against Horford. To the middle. Stolen by Warren. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Passes it to Turner. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Brogdon outside. For the tie, and Oladipo, here we go. And it's good on the layup. Oladipo's got 8 here in the quarter.
Wow, the remarkable speed of Victor Oladipo. Put it on the deck and get right to the cup.
Philadelphia's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Richardson finds Smith inside. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Changes for Philadelphia. Jonah Bolden's checked in for Embiid. Scott comes in for Al Horford. And it's Ben Simmons in for Smith. Indiana also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. TJ Leaf comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Brogdon.
And you hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. It's the staying there that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Oladipo had already dealt with soreness in that right knee, and you talked about that, missing about a month earlier in the season.
And some suggested he came back too soon. Hindsight always 20/20, and players want to be out there to help win games. Sometimes teams have to protect them from themselves.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season, the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Back to Holiday. There's the lob to Sabonis. Here's Richardson. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Knocked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Feeds it to Harris. Gets the bucket and the foul. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers, and I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
Here's Holiday. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7. Philadelphia leading by 4. Simmons passes to Harris. Holiday brings the double team. And it's denied. And they're able to recover. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. The 76ers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Embiid, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. A free throw off from Scott. Pacers trail by 6. Down low, Itadze, and he jams it with authority.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Here's Simmons. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Well, skill is such an important part of today's game, and that suits Domantas Sabonis just fine. This guy has great hands, can pass, and can shoot with range.
The 76ers making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana. That one misses for Simmons. And the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas was born to play this game.
I think that translates, and you see it most often in his IQ on the floor. This is a young man that thinks the game at an extraordinarily high level, and he is as fundamentally sound a guy as you'll find in the NBA.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb. He's got 7. Pass to Bitadze. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Now the pass to Bolden. Richardson against Lamb. Now here's Richardson. Guarded close. And he makes that one. Pacers trail by 8. They double him with Simmons. There's the lob to Sabonis. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Oladipo. The 76ers leading by 8. Now Simmons. He's got 19. And they double up Embiid. Lamb passes to Bitadze. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Back to Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 21. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Brogdon. 18 points for him. Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Don't you just love watching Domantas Sabonis get to his spots? This guy's so creative on the offensive end.
Simmons finds Richardson. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
1:57 left in the third. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, giving away possessions here and really giving away the game.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Indiana. The 76ers leading by 8. Simmons left side. That one good for 2. 23 points in the game.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. A fader. Again, Indiana.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath. .133 left here in the third quarter.
Here's the lob for Harris. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pacers trail by 10. Now here's Lamb. 7 points in the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid. The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Lamb. Al Horford is checked in for Tobias Harris. And the Pacers also making a change. Turner's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Plays it up and banks it in. Richardson's got the lead back up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Lamb. Three-pointer and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's Warren. 10 points for him. Could go. Wow, unbelievable.
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. 76ers ahead. They lead by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Pacers trail by 8 in the backcourt. Simmons and Richardson. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. And it's Bolden and at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
That one misses for Simmons.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Richardson kicks to Simmons. It's tipped. Sabonis with the steal. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball, and he comes up with the deuce.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Embiid comes with a double team. Leaps for it. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Lamb.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Just 5 to shoot, and there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Pacers. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Simmons.
And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Oladipo finds Brogdon. Poke loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. Here's Simmons. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
That's good from Simmons. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the inside, and Turner throws it down.
Cap, don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
Here's Simmons. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
That one misses for Simmons. And you talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
Here's Richardson, and again, it's Philadelphia.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Count it, good. Richardson's got 39.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Embiid comes with a double team. To the paint, Brogdon. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Horford good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Oladipo, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can, but right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy. Well, you think back to Victor Oladipo and his college basketball being played at Indiana University. So when he gets traded to the Pacers, many thought it was viewed as a homecoming.
One shot.
Throw no good for Oladipo. And exceeding expectations in Indiana. Victor Oladipo, Doris, remade himself as an all-star.
Well, he credits the year he spent playing alongside Russell Westbrook. That relentless attack, that commitment to get better, that commitment to be a threat no matter where you are on the floor. This young man has set the tone between the lines and outside the lines.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 17. Outside Warren. To the inside. Rejected by Harris. But they'll get another chance. Lamb, good.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. There's the double team with Lamb. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Richardson, good.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
You simply must respect the mid-range game of Victor Oladipo. When given the opportunity, he will capitalize.
Richardson outside. Knocked away. Stolen by Warren. Here's Oladipo. And there it is for him. Oladipo's got 24 points.
Well, this guy embraces the opportunity to finish through contact. Oladipo so skilled at keeping his balance.
Here's Simmons, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. They double him with Simmons, and the rejection by Embiid to the middle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Smith checked in for the 76ers. Free throw dropped for Al Horford.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
And finished off by Horford.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
That's tipped. And Turner kicks to Lamb. Clock is at 3. Over Simmons. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by Turner. Turner's got 6 assists in the game. And they double up Simmons. Left side Harris. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Richardson, he's checked in for Zaire Smith. Simmons against Brogdon. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And here is Brogdon. Passes it to Oladipo. Shoots from the elbow. Again, Indiana.
You got to love the confidence of Victor Oladipo. All he needs is a sliver of daylight off the screen, and he is ready to make you pay.
Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Smith checked in for Philadelphia. Raul Neto comes in for Ben Simmons. And Indiana with a change here, too. Sabonis is checked in. The pass to Smith. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Stolen by Warren. Here's Lamb. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Neto kicks to Smith. Smith drawing the double team. And here's Neto outside. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Neto's got his first 3 points of the game. Pacers trailed by 19. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Josh Richardson's checked in for Zaire Smith. And it's Ben Simmons in for Raul Neto. And the Pacers also making a change. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. A nice shot by Embiid. Here's Holiday. Down low. It's deflected. Here's the break. Moving it up. Sabonis with the steal. Tipped away. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
I mean, these giveaways aren't doing them any favors on the scoreboard.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Jonah Bolden's checked in for Embiid. Zaire Smith comes in for Richardson. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Simmons. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Indiana. Neto finds Smith, and Smith gets double-teamed. 76ers moving the ball around. Inside, Bolden lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Of our Jordan Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Brogdon outside. Back to Oladipo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The combination of sheer muscle and speed of Victor Oladipo. You can't stop this guy. So excellent at finishing over aggressive defense.
Free throw good from Oladipo.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
Harris on the double team. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Brogdon's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Sabonis. To the inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Passes it to Horford. He kicks to Embiid. It's tipped.
Boy, T.J. Warren showing some activity on the defensive end. Great timing on that block.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And slam dunk by Harris.
absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Thibault, the pass to Neto. 43 seconds left in the game, and it's blocked. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Sabonis with the bucket.
We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds of nothing but big-time athlete. Domantas Sabonis doing work.
Pass to Neto. And there's the pass to Thibault. Here's Korkmaz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Neto, the pass to Thibault. Here's Korkmaz. Drains the three-pointer.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt, GA. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. Big offensive night for you. How were you able to get to your spots where you like to score?
Guys were just finding me, and, you know, so it kind of freed me up a little bit and allowed me to get more shots. And we were flying around the whole game.
When you guys move the ball, one of the best teams in the league, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.